Le live commence, comme le live commence, 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 le live.
Merci d'être avec nous, c'est le petit toutou japonais.
Le live commence, le live commence, le live commence, le live commence. Tu répondras après. Le live commence, le live commence, le live.
Bon les amis, bon voilà les amis, bon l'intro est super rapide hein, parce que bon le live on s'est retrouvé tout à l'heure. Yo les potes, Bon les gars, casse 4 minutes, c'est pour ça que l'intro était super rapide du live. Voilà. Bon, voilà, donc là on a directement en live, il reste 4 minutes. Donc voilà, donc il y a le dernier live. Bon, bien sûr, l'autre intro sera super rapide. Hein, voilà. Donc voilà. Bon, les gars, je pense que vous allez bien. Je pense que je vais couper un live et je vais revoir la qualité. Il y a 2 ans, je recoupe le live vite fait. Et je change, je mets juste à... Tac, tac, tac. Ah, bon, c'est vrai, on a 10 secondes d'écart, parfait. Parfait. Oui, il parle pas. Voilà. Bon, gars, vous allez bien. On a juste 10 secondes d'écart, c'est parfait. Voilà, tout simplement, c'est parfait. On n'a pas beaucoup d'écart sur le live parce que c'est vrai que ce dernier live, on a eu des écarts avec Microsoft. Je sais pas pourquoi on a eu tant d'écart. Et là, on a réglé le live. Là, il est plus rapide. À peu près, ouais, à peine. Un peu plus de 10 secondes. Mais ça va, le live est plutôt direct. Voilà, on a 10 secondes d'écart sur mon live. Je vais vous le montrer, hein. Attendez, sur le live, voilà. Hop, voilà. Et 2042, vous êtes à carrément... voilà, à 2030, voilà. On a juste 10 secondes décalage, parfait. Pourquoi la caméra fait des couleurs, là? Je sais pas pourquoi la caméra fait vraiment des bonnes couleurs, je sais pas. Du jaune. Voilà. Yo. Le live, là, il y a exactement 13 secondes. Donc c'est parfait, le live il est à peu près en direct. Parce que bon... Bon, et les joueurs c'est encore plus en avance que moi, je sais pas pourquoi. Bon, je suis en direct, c'est comme ça. Hop, c'est tout. Je vais quand même regarder chez eux là. Bon, normalement, j'ai le truc. Putain, merde. C'est pété la gueule, nique ta mère là. On verra si je suis en retard niveau gameplay. Switch Kevin. Oh, j'ai une seconde de. Ah, ma connexion elle est en retard. Je suis un point de vue. Oh, ma connexion elle est vachement en retard. Ouais, je suis en retard, ouais. 59, c'est chaud. Bon, c'est pas grave. Donc, le temps qu'on a gagné là, ça prend grand chose. Ah, mais attends, je suis pas sur ma chaîne. Je sais le même temps, frère. Voilà. Voilà. Mais pourquoi j'ai pas le même temps sur le retour? Attendez 2 secondes. Mais ouais, c'est un bug ça. Pourquoi j'ai pas le même temps? Attends, je vais analyser le truc, c'est bien chelou. Non, ça va avoir le même temps. Est-ce que ça avait le même temps que mon live? Je sais, c'est pas le même temps. C'est chelou pour les mains. C'est chelou le problème, comment il est pas réglé le live, frère. What the fuck? Chelou le problème du live. Bon, donc moi, mon live est en avance. Donc là, il y a trop de choix 30 secondes. Putain, mais nique ta mère. Nique ta mère. Ouais, bon, au final, vous êtes en même temps. Moi, j'ai un souci technique pour moi, je suis en avance. Ou pas avant vous. Bon, il y a toujours 30 secondes. Hein. Ah, voilà. Pourquoi j'ai la ligne qui bouge, moi? Oh. Ah, nique sa mère, nique sa mère. Ouais, parce que non, je suis pas honnête, c'est pour ça que ça bug plus, moi. Je suis pas français, hein. Je direct. Je me plus faire sur l'ordre, t'avais pas grand chose. Il n'y a pas eu de son, ouais. J'ai pas eu de son pour vous. Oh, désolé. Oh, merde. Oh, bah vraiment désolé. Bon, ouais, pas trop tard. Oh, bon, faut que je mette à fond, quand même. Bon, désolé pour le souci technique, mais what? Désolé pour le petit bug là, je sais pas ce qui s'est passé. C'était pas un bug. Ah non, ça rationalise le truc. On va avoir PlayStation. On va voir cette annonce PlayStation. C'est des bonnes manettes de qualité là. Bonnes manettes de qualité. Oh, les jeux ça va, mais en vrai, les manettes. Non, les manettes c'est plus ancien quand même. Les jeux et les manettes c'est quand même plus essentiel quand même. Ah bah là on est quoi sur Xbox. Ouais, je suis un peu youtubeur là qui... Hop. Franchement sympa, ouais. Et la conférence ça durait vachement longtemps, on a 2h30 tu vois. Donc je sais pas si il va vraiment être aussi long. Voilà, c'est les dernières minutes. Dernière minute. Bah nous je l'avais dit mais le lancement il va vraiment à la dernière minute. Ah, la qualité Xbox. Bon, là, c'est pas Xbox. On est pas trop mal chez Xbox. Bon. Normalement, ça va proposer du PlayStation et tout. On s'en truc. Ok.
It's nice to be able to show more of the game. It's awesome.
No, you guys have been doing such an amazing job on this. So tell us a bit about the campaign there.
Yeah, so it's basically a two-sided story.
Oui, j'étais pas prévu de base de faire toutes les
Story is the war
conférences.
returning to Sarah. You know, Gears 4 is a little bit about three
super.
people lost in the woods
Ouais,
finding
raison,
the
je vais
monsters. You know, the
déconner.
monsters are here and they're pissed off, right? And so we have to tell that side of the story. And then the other
Je
part
mets
is
sa conférence
really
de
what's going
minutes.
on inside of Kate's head and what's her journey. So
Ouais,
those two stories come together for probably the best Gears game we've ever made.
Looks truly epic, 60 frames per second.
4K, 60 frames in campaign
Ah,
on
d'ailleurs,
Xbox One X.
ouais, bah,
So it's
on
amazing.
Yeah, looks absolutely incredible.
Nous, on va se faire de la conférence. Il est là, hein,
Something
jusque-
you just announced a couple hours
parce que
ago
nous, on va se faire la
inside
conférence
Xbox,
tout seul.
which is Horde. Tell us about that.
Yeah, we
Pour les
wanted to talk
abonnés.
about the new Horde. So basically, ultimate abilities are the new thing.
Donc là, il va préparer un peu sa vidéo pour demain. Voilà.
Ability you can
C'est ça
do,
qui, ce qui est après.
play style, and everybody plays differently. Things like Kate can go invisible. JD can bring down airstrikes, and so it's per character, it's not per role. So and even engineers will each have their own ability. And then we also have power taps. So this new thing so powers the economy in Horde. And now every 10 waves, a new power tap appears. You have to decide: do we go expand our base and capture it, or do we just stay and defend?
Non, enfin, j'entends pas parce qu'au final, j'entends.
Playable character. And so Jack is sort of a new feature for us that is kind of an accessible way to play because you don't take cover, you don't pixel hunt.
You can see him there, he's literally taken over, obviously.
Yeah, his ultimate is awesome. It's called Hijack because we love puns.
Putain, il y en a, je te fais.
And now you're a Scion with a boom shot and you get to destroy the enemies with that.
Looks so cool. And Jack, as I understand, is also going to be played.
Non, je mets l'autre. Je oh, oh.
And basically you shoot a dart and like I said, it's a great way for people who don't can't wall bounce, don't know how to take cover, that kind of stuff. It's like if you want to introduce somebody to Gears, getting them to play as Jack, the
Je peux
ultimate
pas aller plus haut, ça
friend
veut.
who comes around and can heal you,
Ouais.
can make you invisible, can go find weapons for you. Like he's awesome.
Okay, and also you announced back to Horde,
Yes.
there's a crossover between Halo and Gears coming.
Yeah, well, we figured Terminator Dark Fate is not enough. You know, Sarah Connor T800 is great, but what if we Halo Reach coming to Master Chief Collection? We figured why not have Halo Reach come to Gears of War?
Yeah.
So we've got Kat and Emil and the original cast members, like brought them back from 10 years and said,
Moi, j'étais aussi
"Here you go,
officiel.
we need this, you know, and so they're playable in Horde, playable in Escape, playable in Versus.
Ah, j'ai
So
pas
you
eu le
get-
titre.
If you have the Ultimate Edition or an Ultimate.
Vas-y. Bon. Ah bah ça bug cette conférence.
This week.
On est pas la belle de mort là, putain.
Out in just a couple weeks, right? Early September.
Sa
Yeah,
mère.
September 6th for Ultimate for early access, September 10th for regular, and you know a little like Gears Pop is out this Thursday. So if you want to get Gears sooner and in your pocket, it's out there.
All things Gears. Well, speaking of Gears, I want to congratulate you because we're announcing tonight that Gears 5 won the Gamescom award for Best Xbox Game. So you and
Oh,
Coalition
that's
have done an
amazing.
amazing job on that. So
Oh, thank you.
congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Congratulations. So
Thank you.
great stuff. And we don't have to wait long to play it, as I said, coming early September for Xbox and PC.
Coming up really fast, and I can't wait to see everybody online playing.
Awesome. Rod, I appreciate you making it all the way here from Vancouver. You guys are just finishing up the game, and thanks for coming to your first ever Gamescom.
My first Gamescom, so and my first time in Cologne. It's been amazing. The people are amazing. The fans are awesome. So having a great time.
Awesome. All right, Rod Ferguson, everybody. Coalition Gears 5. Thanks, Rod. All right, well, that's a game you know about, but tonight we do have a couple surprises for you with brand new things that haven't leaked anywhere, and we always love to surprise people.
Évidemment, évidemment, ça sera la spéciale de tout ça,
This
de là.
announcement of
On va pas faire vidéo, on va faire un live demain. Live. La chaîne CD quoi par contre. Ouais, voilà, on fera sur cette chaîne là. Non, on fera sur une streaming. Non, on fera sur une CD école. Ouais, CD. Mon gars, demain, on va faire sur. Non, sur une Kevin CD. Ouais. Mon gars, sur une Kevin CD demain. À suivre les conférences, on parlera là, parce que comme ça, chez Multigaming et plein de jeux et tout, simulation multigaming, on parlera de ça dessus. Voilà. Demain. On parlera de ça sur cette Kevin CD, parce que beaucoup que ça part de là. Donc, Kevin CD demain sur la chaîne, je vous donnerai une heure. Demain, je vais vous donner une petite vidéo, petite vidéo, et puis je vous donnerai l'heure. Voilà, simplement. Quel est moche? Non, on a fait manger, moi. Non, j'ai faim. Ouais, les amis. Ouais, je t'ai oublié. Non. Moi, j'aurais pas fait la minute. Moi, j'en ai raison. Ouais, peut-être pas. Non. J'ai oublié. Ah, ça arrive, hein. Très souvent, j'oublie. Et je fait confiance avec moi. Et on reste avec les abonnés. On parle pas français, hein. Oui.
Yeah, we did actually. Great to be here. Good seeing you tonight.
It's great to see. So tell us a bit about this game. How did this come about? You guys getting involved with this?
Well, actually, 2 years ago during games.
Donc les ça va parler des jeux PlayStation, Xbox, et puis voilà. Ouais, je sais pas pourquoi ils ont parlé de tout sur Xbox même, hein. Je sais pas pour compris. Ah, ça rame, nique ta mère. Bon, ça c'est quand ça bug. Bon, c'est chelou. Franchement, j'ai enlevé les sous-titres. Les sous-titres ils marchent même pas. Ouais, mais ça bug les sous-titres. Je sais pas activer, mais c'est chelou ça. Ernest il nous rejoint. Ouais, c'est lourd. Problème. Alors lui il veut jouer à 22h. Je suis confiant. Moi le premier guys comme le chelou le premier là. Oh, putain le... Écoute Ernest. T'en fous, y'a pas de son? Bon, bon, je m'en bats les couilles. Alors, un jeu d'avion, ouais. Oh, sympa. C'est vert là. Ah ouais. À grand écran, je vous conseillerais comme une Switch. Hein. Ah ouais, on va pas trop la différence une Switch. Je sens grand un peu pour le live en gros. On savait qu'elle va sortir sur Steam. Ah ouais, bah pourquoi pas prendre sur Steam. Hein. On va faire Steam, j'aime bien. Moi j'ai baissé, j'aime bien, je pense sur Steam. J'ai un jeu sur ces disques durs là, sur les autres disques durs PC, ça a sens. Ouais, il y a un bug là. Ok. Super rapide leur truc. Attends le son, ouais. Ouais, décalage.
From EA, and everyone's been saying, when do we get to see real gameplay of it? Well, tonight's the night. Please welcome from EA, Riley Cooper. Come on up, man. How you doing?
Hey, good. Glad to be here.
All right, so Need for Speed Heat. We saw the announcement last week. Tell us a bit about this game. How is it new or different for Need for Speed?
Well, you know, it focuses on the core experience of street racing and modified cars at night with cops. And to this, we add sanctioned racing.
Ah, c'est pas sa faute, hein.
Keep that experience fresh.
Ta gueule, gros.
And help explain why all these races are in town.
All right, sounds pretty cool. We want to see. You guys want to see the gameplay? Shall we do the honors, Riley?
Enfin, il est normal là, il
Yeah,
est
Need for Speed Heat.
on dirait.
Welcome to Palm City, a fresh world with new customizations and the return of cops. Make Palm City.
Oh, alors c'est ce jeu. Ouais. Prochain multigaming et prochaine simulation, c'est pas mal. Si vous sortir sur Steam, ce jeu c'est pas mal. Trop stylé. Oh, mais putain, merde. C'est pour la lame de mort là. Ça a l'air à 20 ans écart, ça c'est casse. Comment oublier ce là.
Build your rep by competing in illicit street races. The more you win, the more your heat will rise and the more rep you'll gain. But having all eyes on you comes with a price.
C'est vraiment sympa en vrai.
And you'll become a target as your heat level increases. As it gets higher, they'll ratchet up their efforts to stop you. Unleashing helicopters and rhinos to take you down. Coordinated efforts that adapt to the situation.
On dirait que tu es en train de faire la 7-9.
They won't hold back.
Ah, c'est comment ça.
And your car can only take so much damage. So be sure to make it to a hideout or the garage without getting busted. Otherwise, you'll lose everything you've risked. Step into your garage.
Sur Steam, les gars, je le prends. Ah oui. Non, trop bien ça.
Pick a car and make it.
Prends sur Steam, les gars. Ah attends. Putain, il dit R8 hein. Ah la putain de 100 000. Ah putain.
The revamped material editor adds a dynamic range of style combinations. While the new exhaust tuning
Ah ouais, mais tu peux tout régler.
to go with this bike.
Ah ouais. Allez, on va vraiment nique ça. Oh, tu veux que je le vitesse et tout? Oh putain, alors là, mec. Oh, le jeu, là, faut le prendre, hein. Oh, toi, moi, si il est sur Nintendo Switch, je vais prendre. Oh, des Nintendo Switch, frère. Ah, c'est Nintendo Switch? Non, c'est téléphone, ça. Oh putain, il y a la fin de Nintendo Switch. Aïe. Ah ouais, ok, mais c'est vraiment qu'on fait vraiment que le jeu qu'on est en train de faire actuellement sur Saturn 9, hein. Dans les mêmes jeux. On va le faire en... Ah, c'est une for Speed. Après, je pense qu'il y a personne ça à se revoler et tout. En train de faire sur cette... Le Saturn 9, il est long à faire. Ah ouais, mais c'est pas... Ouais, bah, il est long. Ouais, déjà, nous, ça fait vraiment de live qu'on fait, hein. Franchement, il est long quand même. Il est compliqué à faire aussi, au début c'est facile, mais après, putain la vache. Faut y arriver après. On pense ça va faire 2 jours et Fabien n'aura pas le temps d'en faire. NFS. Ça là, ce jeu là. Ça sort quoi? Ça sort quoi? Donc ce jeu là, sinon je peux l'avoir sur studio. Je peux l'avoir sur mon PC là. Je peux l'avoir sur PC gratuitement. C'est merde. La 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 la. Bon, t'as un problème technique. Sans lui, il y a des chelous. On va venir dans les commentaires.
I said right now. All right, there you go. That's going to make the reel. All right. Need for Speed Heat Series. You can download that Android and iOS and check it out. All right. Well, that's very cool. Need for Speed. Oh, there's the QR code, by the way. Right now, grab the app. Very cool. Need for Speed Heat coming in November.
Et pendant samedi, les gars, on les fera dès 13h, hein. Même 12h30. Hein. Ouais, le live. Hein. Ouais, 12h30. Hein. 12h45, le live, faut être présent sur le live. Hein. Samedi, les gars. 12h40. Hein. Ça sera planifié. Hein. C'est l'heure, hein. Il faut venir, les gars. Faut se lever de bonne heure. Le samedi. Et bientôt, tu seras même pour lui à ce tour-là. Live. Ouais, c'est le live. Batterie sur la console. Ah merde. On a pas de son. On a un film chelou, mec. Un film putain de chelou, mec. Sa grand-mère. Ah, on voit encore jusqu'à là? Ah ouais, on peut vraiment reculer au fond. Ouais. On voit encore. Donc, pas de soucis techniques sur cette caméra-là. Franchement, il n'y a vraiment pas de soucis. La musique, vraiment... Oh, Ah, j'ai fait. Oh, tiens, du haut. Ah bah ça va être mieux comme ça. Ah oui, bah, c'est mieux comme ça. PC mec. Comment ça passe ce jeu?
Kerbal Space Program 2 coming next year. All right, well, we still have some more
Aïe.
announcements to go, and we're going to go right into the next one here. Check this out
Oh,
for the first time.
j'ai rigolé. Oui, non, le rang live ce soir est à 21h, mais là, ce soir, c'est. On livrera plus tard. Ah, c'est en 2020 ce soir. Attends, le retour du trou du cul, tu regardes même pas l'écran, toi. T'as de la chance. Aïe. Le grâce, arrête. Ah, toi. Non, marrant de regarder le retrait. Aïe, putain, c'est mal, c'est crade. Ouais, il fait me crade, ouais. YouTube ils sont... Oh là là. Le gars me fait rien, je sais pas. PC, Nintendo Switch. Merde. Oh ouais, je vais prendre Nintendo Switch, rien à foutre. Donc ouais, j'ai Nintendo Switch.
Little Nightmares 2. Dave, how you
Ah,
doing?
t'as lu la date, hein.
Shirt on.
Ouais.
Did you do that during the trailer?
I'm wearing this all day.
Oh my god. All right, well, hopefully you had a jacket on or something. Don't
Putain,
spoil the
rigolé, là.
announcements. All right, well, anyways, Little Nightmares 2. The first game
Vraiment
was
trop du cul.
beautiful. And what we saw there again, in-engine
Oui, ça
footage
fonctionne
from
pas
the
la
game.
cloque, chef, pas la
For you
cloque.
guys to do a sequel, where did you want to take it?
Genre,
Seems like there's a new character, right?
électronique,
Yes,
salut,
new character
électronique,
for Mono,
électronique.
the
Et regarde là.
there as well, so,
Ah,
but
tu
you
vas
play
gueuler,
as
là.
Mono,
Ouais, bah
and
t'écoutes pas.
a pair of you go into a place called the Signal Tower, which is the center of the whole story.
Ça continue, tu vas
Beautiful platform,
punir.
and some incredible graphics with Unreal and what you guys have put together there. And I noticed you made weapons now.
Arrête.
You have some combat.
Et encore une fois, je te mets là.
Okay.
Et là-bas, tu sors de la caméra.
Okay.
Non, non, non,
Is this
non,
going to be a
arrête.
little bit? Is it even darker? I mean, is it going to be? Is there combat a big part of this game?
It's a part of the game. It's just another part of the balance, really. I mean,
C'est pas
you're
français.
never
Hein.
really
Oh,
gonna
vas-y,
be
ça.
Rambo in our kind of game, so but you can try your best to stay safe.
Et c'est beaucoup
Yeah,
faire un
well, it
truc
looks
français, non?
absolutely incredible. Such
Je sais
a
pas.
cool announcement. Was it clear you always wanted to go right in and do a sequel for this thing?
We always wanted to, yeah.
Y'a pas Nintendo qui vont vendre français, mais sinon le reste. Putain, c'est casse-couille, hein, le truc.
But now we've got, you know, as you can see from
Ils ont pas envie de créer plusieurs chaînes, tu vois.
outside now,
Parce que sinon, ça va vraiment être le bordel,
you're
toi.
not free, but you are outside.
Comme d'habitude.
So there's like places like the
Sa mère.
wilderness, and like an abandoned shack, and then we got these sadistic teachers and the
pense que c'est sympa.
hunter, and like I say,
ladle combat. Looks incredible. We can't wait to see more of it, and you'll have, I'm sure, more to share at Gamescom in the months ahead.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, well, what do you guys think of that? Little Nightmares 2 announced right here at Gamescom. Thanks so much, Dave. Great to see you. All right, well, there's
applaudi là, ils sont contents.
at Gamescom in the days
Contents.
ahead, and IGN's going to have a live studio.
Contents, les amis, hein.
Doing
Contents.
tons of coverage. And joining me now to talk about the Gamescom awards and all the things that are happening this week with awarding great games is Sydney Goodman from IGN. Sydney, take it away.
Well, thank you, Jeff. With me is
Oh,
none
la
other
meuf,
than
là.
Mark Healy, creative director at Media Molecule. Mark, you and your team won Best Original Game and Best Sony PlayStation 4 Game for Dreams. Congratulations. And second, how are you feeling?
Well, that's fantastic. I'm very happy. I'm sure that the team will be very happy about that. And I'm just relieved, actually, that we've managed to get this far because it's been a long road. So I should probably say thank you to Sony for letting us take so long to get here. And really importantly, I want to thank the community, actually, who are obviously the lifeblood of Dreams, and they've blowing us away constantly. So thank you to them as well.
That's awesome. Let's hear it for the community. So speaking of community, you and your team have been in early access since April. How has it been seeing players create and explore in Dreams?
Oh, it's humbling because there's just so much talent out there waiting to break into this industry, you know. So it's it's really exciting watching people get better and better day by day. There's already some superstars in the community, so yeah, it's just going to get better.
Awesome. Well, congratulations again, and back to you, Jeff.
Thank you, Sydney, and congratulations to the Molecules. Such a great game that's empowering creators around the world. All right, now our next game is one that has been announced, but everyone's been wanting to see gameplay on it. Well, tonight we got the first gameplay for you. Predator
Un peu long, les gars.
from Ilphonic and PlayStation.
On s'en va quoi tu l'as
Check this
alors.
out for the first time.
Ah, PlayStation enfin. Ah ouais, PlayStation. Ah, PlayStation. Ouais. La musique là, elle est sympa. Ah, elle est sympa la musique. Ah ouais. Ting, 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 ting. Oh ouais, sympa ça. Je suis pas PlayStation pour. Les entendu sur la PlayStation ils me datent, hein, tu vois, mais bon, c'est pas la PlayStation pour. Ouais, Predator. Ah ouais, Predator. Et en plus, ça sort que sur PlayStation.
There you go, your first look at Predator. I'm here with Charles from Ilphonic to talk about this. So you guys did Friday the 13th. So how do you go from there to Predator?
Well, we were just kind of sitting around and someone decided to throw out the idea, and we really didn't even have to think about it or brainstorm it. We all just knew instantly what the game was, so it totally made sense.
Well, you had to get the license, you had to pitch it, I guess?
Yep, went to Fox and then Sony after, and here we are today, so it's pretty amazing.
All right, you're just a string of good luck, but it looks really cool. Now it's multiplayer, which is something big, you know.
Yeah,
Instagram, gram.
Yeah, 4 fire team members, and they're going through doing missions kind of similar to the 87 film, and then
Est-ce que les gars vous aimez bien?
the Predators.
Ouais, les gars, allez, on va déconner.
So it's kind of a bit of a hunted type moment, so yeah.
And between, obviously, you got to balance it out, so it's fun to be on the team or the Predator.
Écoutez les abonnés, restez avec les abonnés tranquille.
Yeah, so we're,
Voilà.
you know, it's always something we're
maintenant.
doing kind of until the finish line, but it's really fun to play both as the Predator or the fire team. So right now there's just a ton of competition in the office, so we have
awesome. I know it's sort of early alpha, so you guys are here at Gamescom, showing it to media, and coming next year.
Yeah,
Ticket à dormir cette nuit.
sometime next year for sure.
All right,
Plutôt fan
Predator
de nuit.
Hunting
Hein.
Grounds. It's one to watch. Thanks so much for popping by, Charles.
Thanks for having me.
Awesome, great. All right, well now we're going to take a look at a game that has an expansion coming out in September. Monster Hunter.
Donc là, on est entre 700 et 800 là. C'est le débit. Ouais, sympa. Entre 700 et 800. Encore PlayStation. Sympa. Oh. Ah, attendez, je suis pas encore trop dit là. Après, bah, c'est un goût de dire c'est ça, mais bon, après voilà. Ouais, je ne pas trop sûr.
You're going to need his help. That elder dragon is going to be a problem.
Ah, j'en ai. Hunter, non.
This Velkhana before. We can't fail here.
C'est vachement sympa en vrai. En vrai, c'est vachement sympa parce que c'est vrai que. Oh, c'est pas sous. Bon, non, je pourrais répondre. PS4, PS4 Pro. Ah ouais, vraiment. Ah, 4K, ouais. Oh, les sous-sous aussi, les sous-sous, ça tombe du ciel. Du ciel, là, il est là, le ciel. Boing.
It's PvE, it's PvP. It's a new genre. Welcome to the cycle.
Ouais, je suis où, maintenant. T'as un problème, t'as vraiment un problème technique à mettre. Ah, il y a vraiment ça va vu aussi. Putain, je vais tirer quand même. Attends, je suis un meeting gaming, c'est pas mal ça. PvP. PvP. Ah, vraiment sympa ce jeu. Moi, je meeting gaming, ça va là. Et Fortnite bientôt. Enfin, Fortnite, mec. Ah, ça va. Un petit peu, mais pas beaucoup. Ah non, je pense pas trop à Fortnite quand même. Un peu. PvP, V. Je vois. Ah si, c'est Epic Game. Epic Game. Epic Game. C'est le Epic Game. C'est le shit. Ah, ça doit, j'ai vu.
So this is PvPvE, a competitive quest shooter.
Ouais, PvE.
That down for us. How does that actually play out?
Attends, on va suivre la... Ernest, tu surveilles le live? Ouais, je surveille bien le live, hein. Hein, qui fait le con, le dit, en direct. Ah, c'est surveille le live.
The way you can play it with pack team, so you never quite know if you're going to want to shoot the person that you see or if you're going to...
anytime, I guess.
But it's a game that you kind of have to play to get.
Il y a 2 ans, c'est Ernest qui surveille le live.
It's a free download. And yeah,
voilà, je suis là, en plein de face.
Awesome,
Il surveille le chat. C'est une connerie là, Ernest. Ouais.
We're taking quite a lot of risk with the cycle, to be honest. It's quite innovative, and that's not really for everyone. So, and after 20 years, I mean, Jaeger's been around for 20 years, so we really just have to go for it at some point. So, I'm super happy that we as a company had the courage to do it. And big shout out to Epic for the support and their courage as well, because it wouldn't have been possible without their help.
Lots of cool German game developers on stage tonight as well, which is really cool. So awesome. Well, great to have you here. Congratulations. We will check that out in the Epic Games Store. And now we're going to take a look at a new trailer. The next episode of Life is Strange 2, Episode 4, is coming out this week. And we've got the first look at the trailer. Check it out.
Vas-y, c'était fini. Hop, tiens. Tu vas voir ce que vous voyez à la cam. Voilà.
I keep having these nightmares since I came out of the coma. Nowhere to go.
Vous voyez encore en bas. Ah oui, vous voyez encore. C'est juste un peu. Hop. Vous voyez qu'il est là. Un dans des côtés. Ouais, il est où, Ernest?
Remember, you gotta do this 4 times a day. I won't forget. I let everybody down. I lost Daniel. Where would he hide out?
We have a lot of people looking for your brother.
For how long?
Vous voyez bien, il est juste Ernest. Hein. C'est le pot de préfet. J'aime bien. Ah ouais, c'est pas grave là.
You might spend the rest of your life in prison, or you can talk to me.
We gotta be careful now. How would I even find him?
Derrière la conférence. Ouais, voilà, mais bon. Bien. J'avance un peu, hop. Et bah, je l'avance.
Sean.
Lance te bord, voilà. Allez, pour moi, hop.
All right, guys. While we're watching, I just got a text. Guess who
On se voit pas avec le retour, t'inquiète pas.
Hideo Kojima's here, everybody. He'll be here out here a little bit later, but we do have some Death Stranding.
Oui, bien, Ernest, il est là. Oui, on avait remis avec à côté là.
Sega and Amplitude are teaming up to introduce a brand new historical turn-based strategy game. What if you could rewrite and reimagine the entire history of humankind? Check out this world premiere.
Oui, j'ai eu orange, c'est parfait, mon chocolat orange, c'est bien.
Peggy 12.
Ah bah c'est bon, puis les deux, c'est pour nous. Sauf Ernest. Ta merde, toi. Sur les vidéos. Oh, YouTube, putain, franchement. Putain, et non, parfait ça. Si ça peut pas te donner, sinon il va être orange. Et c'est vraiment des bourrins, YouTube. Putain, oui, YouTube, c'est vraiment des bourrins là-dedans. Les points YouTube. Ah voilà, jaune, voilà, il est parfait le live. Et voilà, quand il y a un peu plus de moyenne qualité, ça y est, mais jaune là. Je trouve qu'il est bonne qualité là. Ah, il y a moi aussi hein, qui voulait. Si je mets 1080p, normalement ça doit bugger. Tu fais quoi? Non, ça va. Comme eux sont quand même en qualité, c'est pour ça que YouTube il joue avec l'orange rouge. Ah, mais il y a quoi, il fait noir. C'est eux là avec leur qualité de merde là. Regarde l'ONP, on le voit bien. Donc là on est sur un format 14 neuvième, je sais pas. C'est 4 tiers ou 14 neuvième? Non, c'est 14 neuvième. Ah oui. Ah oui. Le 4 tiers c'est encore plus petit. 4 tiers c'est plutôt pour le téléphone. Ah, il est vraiment sympa le jeu. Salut Ernest. Il est vraiment sympa. Vous voyez bien, il est là Ernest. Ouais, c'est pas de répéter combien de fois. Yo. Mais l'animal à côté de toi. Non, c'est Ernest. Ouais, c'est un animal. Yo, c'est Sega, frère. Le Sega, mec. Sega, mec. Il y a plus de console Sega. Hein. À part ça.
now it is time for Borderlands 3. You guys ready? Oh, I love the enthusiasm.
Bon, quitter, là, ça allait. À part monsieur qu'on voyait mal, mais ah oui, c'était vraiment sympa. Ah oui.
Hey, Jeff, how are you? I'm doing pretty well. You've been traveling around the world.
Regarde, du petit, tu vois pas trop la différence. Hein. Non, en grand, ouais. Ça n'arrive pas trop à faire plus. Je sais pas compter, je sais pas comment ça.
Let's talk Borderlands 3. First of all, the campaign. I know last week a lot of previews went up. Influencers, press got to play it. So we got a little footage of campaign we're going to talk about first before we get to talking about the end game, which we're very excited about. But tell us a bit about the campaign and sort of what you guys have shared recently on Borderlands 3.
All right, so we showed off about 4 hours of just the beginning gameplay where you start on Pandora.
Yeah.
And then we moved on to Eden 6, which is a new planet we've never showed off before. And we tell this kind of heartwarming story of two AIs who fall out of love, and one AI who's a jilted lover takes and shoves the other AI just straight up into a pink plush bear who is voiced by none other than the charismatic Ice-T.
There you go, Ice-T. All right, in Borderlands 3, of course, right?
Yeah.
Now, you've got obviously amazing characters playable with Flack. I mean, people are super excited about what you've shown kind of on camera. And the thing, though, that everyone is always curious now, I know it's kind of silly to be talking about the end game before the game's even out, but folks want to know, what's the challenge? What can you tell us about the end game for Borderlands 3?
All right, so all this week and probably next week and a few more weeks, we're going to be talking about endgame.
Yeah.
The first two things we're going to talk about, the first one is called a Circle of Slaughter.
Okay.
We're bringing back Circle of Slaughter from Borderlands, right? And it's just this wave after wave survival mechanic of fighting off enemies. And the cool thing about this is that, the more you survive, the better your rewards are.
And there's more, though, right?
There is more. Okay. So we're announcing something called Proving Grounds.
Okay.
Okay, Proving Grounds starts off with the Iridians, right?
That's footage here, right?
Yeah, we're showing off, a little bit of the Proving Grounds here.
Okay.
And the nice thing is you have to go throughout the game and discover Iridian writing. This is this ancient alien race.
Yep.
And then you find the coordinates to planets once you kind of decipher all these things. And then you find out that you can take a mission from this Iridian that you see here, and the mission has different objectives in it, right? So it's got one, which is kill everything. And then it's got optional objectives, like don't die, all right? Do it within a certain amount of time and kill a certain thing. So you can
see all that,
yeah, you can see the optional objectives right here. And then the nice thing about the optional objectives is that if you do those optional objectives, at the end we have a chest. And it gets better how the optional objectives play out. So if you're really good, you'll get the best loot in the game.
Super replayable, obviously, people that kind of.
It's all
depuis le premier live qu'on a fait là, Nintendo là. Il a duré 58 minutes.
So this obviously.
C'est dans les trucs à sonner, oui.
Yeah, there's about 7 different proving grounds scattered throughout the game. Or actually, sorry, I said 7, I meant 6, but words.
Okay. I'm sure there'll be more down the road.
Right.
But all right, so that's I'm sure there's probably even more in game, or
there's all sorts of in game.
Like I
said, we're going to talk about it more. We have something called Guardian Rank, which is if you play Borderlands 2, it's like Badass Rank 2.0. We'll be talking a lot about that. So yeah, a lot of stuff coming up.
All right, well, we don't have to wait long for Borderlands 3, but it's so awesome to see Proving Grounds.
Check
it out, Paul?
You will be able to check it out on Friday the 13th. That's September 13th, 2019. I hope everybody is there.
Oh, yeah, and I'm sure you're going to have it playable here at Gamescom, so everyone will be checking it out, right?
Yeah.
All right, Borderlands 3, the guys from Gearbox. Paul, thank you so much.
Thanks again.
Kicking off Gamescom with us. Really appreciate it. All right. So now we've got a cool new game to show you guys, and this comes from a German studio, and sometimes we get pitched indie games for Game Awards and Gamescom, and sometimes we get trailers that just blow me away, and this is a game that you may not have heard of before, from a studio that you may not know about, but take a look at this. I was really impressed with this trailer, so we're so proud to announce this brand new independent game made here in Germany on opening night live. Check this out. Let me know what you think. I was really impressed.
Je vais faire pour plaisir. Ah. Ça va là. Ah oui. Ok. Ah c'est vraiment... Fairness, ouais, c'est vraiment sympa. Bien. Ouais. C'est pour le peuple de son nom. Et Verster. Je vais pas être à le lire. Ça va me dire. Bon, les abonnés. Bon, ça vous avez vu vite. Hein. Les potes. Oui, il y a appelle mon casque, mais c'est pas grave. Mon casque, c'est pas le plus important, c'est mon gros stack qui est important. Gros stack. USNS. Arrête là. Con. Les 21, ah putain, vous attendez d'essayer. Ouais, moi. Ah, sur Steam. Bon, je prendrai. Mais attends, j'ai dit ça, j'aurais dû me changer de PC encore. Ah ouais. Piggy 18. Oh, Nintendo! Ah, vas-y, Nintendo là. Allez, là, je regarde bien. Oh, peut-être un jeu je vais prendre sur la chaîne Multigaming. Dans une course, j'ai encore plein qui vont arriver. Donc, je pense qu'on est servi pour l'instant. Je pense que prendre sur une tête de Switch, il est pas mal celui-là. Alors après, je suis encore de la chaîne Multigaming. Non, c'est mon but de le faire peut-être pendant 2 ans. Mieux, je pense pendant 1 an quand même. Puis la chaîne de simulation, peut-être un peu plus quand même. Et mon but, c'est d'en faire un peu plus quand même. Proposer des jeux de tennis, du skate. Ah bah non, le skate, je vais vous déchirer le quoi. Comme de sport. Mais là, on se racontait comme du gaming. Ouais, mieux le faire pas.
Here's where my journey begins.
Ah. Ambiance, c'est pas quand même. Ouais, ça va. Il y a 15 octobre 2019.
There you go. Witcher 3 Switch announced October 15th. That's the announcement of the release date for that. Now we're going to talk about FIFA 20. And joining me from EA to talk about FIFA 20 is
Ah, FIFA 20. C'est pas de cette merde. Ah non, FIFA, moi j'écoute. C'est vrai que j'ai beaucoup de FIFA dans ma collection. Hein. J'ai FIFA 17, FIFA 18, FIFA 19. Et FIFA 24, il me FIFA. Bon, ouais, FIFA 17, j'ai pas testé, mais dans ma collecte. Moi, je me compte comme FIFA 17 en collection. On m'en fout, je l'aurai, FIFA 20. Nique sa mère. Non, il y a tous les ans, c'est ce jeu-là, jouer pour la collecte. Moi, celui-là. FIFA 20, le jeu encore que je vais prendre, hein. C'est le 3ème que je fais sur une tête de Switch. Hein. J'ai fait FIFA 18, FIFA 19, FIFA 20. Ah, c'est le 3ème de fait. Hein. Et tu vois, je suis toujours à l'année 2019, tu vois. Oh, je le fais en retard, mais moi je le fais. Ah ouais, New York, on croit dans tout et ça. Ah, c'est trop sympa. Ça, il va être plus sympa que les autres FIFA. Peut-être être mieux quand les autres FIFA. Ah bon, pas. Hein. Les autres FIFA, je vais les faire. Pas FIFA 20 si je vois que c'est ça, mec. Ah mais c'est ça, ouais. C'est ça comme ça, ouais. Oh, ouais. Ah, comment ça serait trop bien. Vous avez des trucs et tout, ça sera encore plus sympa, vraiment vachement encore plus sympa que les autres FIFA qu'on a fait déjà jusqu'à présent. Ah, on pourra choisir tous ces villes. Ah ouais. Mais non, mais vous avez vu que les jeux FIFA ça vaut plus que dans le temps, hein, les gars. Putain, jeux FIFA, putain, ça a évolué quand même depuis des années. Ouais, j'aime bien FIFA 19, ça aurait changé le design et tout, c'était pas mal. Attends, je skate ou quoi là? Est-ce que c'est pas forcément un FIFA ou c'est un autre FIFA, tu vois? Alors c'est pas trop un FIFA, je m'en bats les couilles, mais bon après c'est autre FIFA, non, c'est pas trop ça, tu vois. Et toi ça va vraiment changer, hein. Alors, de base tu fais la carrière pro, mais si la carrière pro c'est pas ça, mais que c'est un autre truc de mode. Bah, je le testerai, je ferai une série, hein. Pourquoi pas. Et quand la série FIFA 20 se passera sur la chaîne. La série que je vais commencer, ce sera la carrière pro commencera sur la chaîne Kevin Cédier. Donc il y aura à peu près une vidéo par jour. Là, c'est le moment que beaucoup de vidéos par semaine. Là, il va peut-être avoir 3-4 vidéos sur FIFA, puis peut-être une vidéo sur chaîne. Donc là, il y aura à peu près tous les jours une vidéo. Là, en ce moment, les la chaîne Kevin Cédier, ça va peut-être presque 2 mois, je sais pas sur une vidéo. Ça va t'en avoir une très chez bon. J'espère les gars, on n'a pas eu trop préparé à cause de ce live là. De me reculer tout. Donc, ah mais comment ça va la qualité là si tu mets orange, je n'ai pas compris. Ah bah ça va, ouais, la qualité là, moi je suis dit que là c'est très possible de la regarder. Hein. Je suis celui qui est pas possible de la regarder, YouTube c'est un peu vénère là. Bon voilà, je fais un peu le retour. Oh putain c'est trop stylé. Oh ouais. Bon il est content d'abonner, vous voyez ma grosse tête qui n'arrive pas de bouger sa mère. Et tu me mets orange, c'est parfait. Putain qu'il met pas rouge, c'est principal. Orange, moi je me dis c'est trop parfait. Attends. Ah mais là tu peux comme ça mettre. Là c'est ça qui va mettre rouge là. Ouais, donc pas longtemps. Ah ouais mais trop sympa là, les FIFA, j'ai pas eu le temps de voir, les FIFA 20. Je pense que ça sera dans un mode, je suis sûr et certain. C'est un autre jeu, voilà, il est vraiment parti. C'est un autre jeu. Ouais, ce module de rouge. Je sens qu'il reste rouge. Ah, c'est bien, parce que c'est bien rouge. Ça va, voilà, c'est vraiment faisable à regarder. Mais moi, même là, moi, j'ai même pas envie de le quitter. C'est moi qui est à peu près propre, tu vois. Ah mais il est vraiment propre. Je sais pas si c'est dans le jeu, dans la porte. C'est dans le jeu, mais... Switch Kevin, Switch Kevin, Switch Kevin. Non, ça va le faire. On pense à un Fortnite, je vais jouer sur ces coins parce que putain, je suis habitué. Ouais. Ah, ça va, si tu joues à manette, je suis sûr, moi j'allume à jouer à manette sur un. Parce que là, vraiment, tu vois, je jouais sur la couleur, t'as pas de place. Toi là, tu peux jouer sur. Dans un jeu de manette, toi, tu peux jouer avec tes couleurs, toi, tu peux jouer avec ta manette. Tu peux te dire, ouais, tu vois, c'est sympa et tout. Moi, je crois que j'utilise pas trop, tu vois. Au début, je suis. Ah, si, j'utilise quand même. Parce que quand même, ça retient. Les odeurs, ça sert juste pour les joueurs mal. Parce que jouer clavier-souris. En vrai, moi, j'ai du mal, tu vois. Pas à faire jouer clavier-souris, tu vois. Tu vois, t'es toujours obligé de bouger. Donc, tes couleurs, au final, tu se plies vraiment direct. Mais un jeu manette, c'est vraiment parfait.
What? The grav cycle? I'm a pilot. It's called a pre-flight inspection.
Ah, ça va le jeu. Ouais. Bah ouais, je me dis. Regarde, je vais allumer la lumière là. Ouais. À 2020 sur PC. Pas sur Steam. Putain. Hop, ça te dans la gueule. Hop, je cache la lumière. Hop.
What you guys think of that? Looks pretty cool, right? We got Marcus from V1 here. Marcus, this is so cool that disintegration is real.
Ça c'est bon par terre, Ernest, ça c'est dans la gueule.
Like 5 years ago, you're just a couple people. That's right. We were talking about the first Game Awards in 2014. You're like, man, we'll kickstart this, and here we are, 5 years later. You've got a bigger team, right?
We do. We have we started out with 3,
yes.
And now we have a small team of 30 people at V1 in Seattle.
Pacific Northwest.
Ouais, ça fait trop de soleil.
Known for doing some cool things out there in Pacific Northwest with certainly co-creator Halo, Master Chief, and this is something brand new. Tell us about the new character that you're in.
All right, we've got a new character we're playing. His name is Romer. He's a trained GravCycle pilot. It's one of these vehicles that you saw flying in the game.
Yeah.
It's a game pretty much unlike anything you've ever played.
Perfect.
And you're doing campaign and multiplayer for this?
That is true. We have a full single player story campaign, as well as a huge multiplayer component to it as well.
Okay, well, let's talk about some of the gameplay we saw there, because people, know sort of, first-person action games, and tell us about the style of gameplay and how you're playing there, and explain what people are saying.
Sure, it's a first-person shooter with a lot of real-time tactic elements blended in. So you play as a pilot in this GravCycle vehicle that hovers above the ground. And you have onboard weapons for offensive and defensive capability, as well as then commanding a small squad of units on the ground that each have their own unique abilities. So it's your job to use them strategically in gameplay. It's really cool.
Yeah, no, it looks amazing, and it's got that, the feel that I think we know and love from, Halo, Destiny, sort of that epic world.
Donc lui, nous, on voit le jeu, et puis vous, on va pas péter par la lumière.
That's all in my DNA.
Tu vas nous voir péter, tu vas voir péter vraiment par la lumière, tu vois. Ah, non. On va se mettre ensemble, c'est vraiment sympa.
We are taking on something pretty ambitious with a title like this, but the 30-person team in Seattle is a
putain, on se fait vraiment pas de la gueule avec cette manette.
AAA devs like myself, as well as a lot of emerging talent. So it's a great mix.
This is definitely a game to watch. 2020, but now you're going to let people play it. I mean, it's here at Gamescom.
That's right. We're playing multiplayer on the floor, so we're pretty excited to have a buddy jump into a 5v5, pretty frenetic, a great experience on multiplayer. So it's pretty great.
I love you guys announcing the game, letting people play it right here at Gamescom. It looks phenomenal. Good luck with it. Hopefully we'll see more of it soon.
On va essayer, mais vraiment pas trop. Voilà.
Awesome, appreciate it. Thanks, Marcus. All right, now we're going to take a look at a trailer for Darksiders Genesis coming out later this year.
Ça va le jeu. Il y a 200 gars, je bien. Et quoi? Oh putain. Hop, c'est passé. Je fais pas le son, mais la zone. Bon, il y a Ernest encore. Ouais, il est là. Vous voyez pas trop avec la lumière, mais ouais, on peut pas trop filmer la lumière. Hein. Ouais, en vrai, c'est dans les yeux. Ah, c'est de suite. Ouais, c'est filmé comme ça, je vois.
Gamescom opening night live. Now we're going to move on to a game that was announced as part of Google Stadia. It's a launch title. Please welcome Raul Rubio from Keelworks to talk about Guilt. Oh, well, good to see you, man. Yes, so this is exciting. You guys are, a studio that's done a lot of really interesting, new, unique projects. This is a Stadia exclusive game, and we've got some gameplay. So tell us a bit about why did you guys want to build this game? What is it?
Well, first of all, I'm very happy to be here.
Yes.
Because this Tequila Wars came
from here.
Yes. Yes. Wow. And that's related to the reason why we're doing this.
Okay.
Well, 2 years ago, in fact, basically seeing how the games are evolving and how the way we build, the way we play changes.
Yeah.
Actually, well, we were excited by the vision of Stadia and the Stadia team for, well, the next step in evolution, right? The thing is that if you look at our games, we are mostly about touching players with deep, meaningful stories. The thing is that was perfectly aligned with what the Stadia were looking, right? And, well, the result is Guild, as our latest creation, and, you say,
non, c'est picholé. Voilà.
launch title.
Vous avez juste les fleurs, mais là vous avez pas d'éclairage ici. Mais Ernest il a pas d'éclairage. Moi j'ai à peu près de l'éclairage là. Ernest il est vraiment tranquille.
What is she trying to do? She's searching for a sister, right?
C'est les points noirs là. Ça fait.
As you can see,
Tu vas aller au retour?
it's a haunted tale. Yes. It's a haunted tale actually touching deep and dark themes like childhood fears, and more importantly bullying.
J'ai mal aux yeux.
So you are Sally. Sally is this little girl.
C'est quoi quand on va allumer la lumière de là-haut?
Bethelwood is an old mine town in Maine, and the thing is that her life is not easy, and it got even worse looking for Emily, her cousin.
Okay.
Somehow, since it bullies, she dragged in this strange new world, an eerie and natural place where all your fears and nightmares are shaped in a weak and very real way. So that means that, well, the monsters are in fact physical manifestations of our own terrors and traumas, like apprehension to strangers or the paranoia of everyone whispering around you.
Regarde, qu'est-ce que t'en penses là?
Allez,
fais webcam!
Standing there doing nothing.
Oh, désolé, c'est bien configuré.
This is what we define as delicate horror. Okay.
Oh, vraiment désolé. Oh merde. Je me retrouve avec le fait, désolé. Hey, il y a Ernest. Répétez combien de fois qu'il y a Ernest et Ernest et Ernest. Allez, 2K5, vous voyez pas là à cause de ce putain de bonnet. Non, regarde, il est très bien mon abobo. Là, 47, tu vois, bon, il faut voir que ça monte, quoi. Il y a beaucoup de choses vraiment les gars qui me plaident à faire ce putain de cette chaîne YouTube. YouTube. Ça mettait combien de fois? Oh putain arrête de toquer toi. Con lui.
That's a way to face your fears. I mean, yes, some monsters are quite thin-skinned. And when exposed under the light of truth,
le jeu il est sympa. Ah ouais, franchement il va y avoir vraiment d'être sympa putain.
Not only that, you can actually build strategies like throwing, for example, to distract an enemy, or even using the light shaft or the flashlight to attract enemies.
It looks like you've got strategy, you've got stealth, and all this in the game.
Avec les gars du jeu c'est vraiment sympa. Ah ouais mais ouais.
It's coming for launch.
Sympa les gars. Donc ouais les gars je pense que ça va vraiment se rapprocher du tout ouais.
To actually show share more news when the launch is getting ready.
Ah ouais, on veut pas qu'il y avoir d'autres jeux qui me hype hein, parce que bon là jusqu'à présent tu sais il y a Skate 4 là. Ouais sympa ouais. Il y a Skate 4 là. Non c'est pas parlé. Après j'aime bien les jeux de skate aussi, il était bien ce Nintendo Switch les gars. Et ouais il y a un petit bout de jeu mais il n'y a pas beaucoup de jeux qui m'intéressent. Franchement le jeu vraiment qui m'intéresse tu vois.
Fantastic. All right. Well, thanks very much, Roland. Now we're
Well, hello, Jeff. Again, I am here with Celia from Nintendo. Celia, you and your team won Best Nintendo Switch Game for The Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening. Congratulations. How are you feeling?
I'm so excited. Yes, Actually, I'm very happy that one of the most beloved games of the Legend of Zelda series won this award. And a few weeks ago, we asked fans to send us fan art and received within 2.5 weeks 450 letters, emails, pictures, sculptures, miniatures, even a lamp. And it's really amazing. And you can see here that Nintendo puts into these games. The love to detail comes back right to
Nintendo va parler de Zelda.
That's amazing.
Ah ouais, Zelda, mec.
What creativity. So you mentioned it that
putain,
is just a beloved Zelda game. I mean, it's iconic.
Pourquoi il va parler de Zelda?
Being on the team
ouais.
working on that game.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm part of the development team, but I read an interview from Anuma-san, and he said they always want to keep the heart.
En vrai, je pense que ça va, il y a quand même pas mal de choses.
Hand,
ouais.
We see here this beautiful graphics, which like a miniature world, and another new thing is the dungeon, which is very exciting for players because here they get the chance to arrange chambers the way they want it. Yes, so I think.
Ouais, il y a un point technique sur le micro. Oh putain, ça résonne pas mal. En ce moment, frère, Ndoulé. J'avais le micro, Oh, c'est pas oui. Le temps qu'il me fait vraiment ma gueule, ça va. Le temps qu'il entend vraiment le son, qu'il m'entend ma bouche, après, ça ira. Ah, faut que ta caméra, mec. Destiny 2, ok.
Hi guys.
How's it going, Jeff Keighley?
Things are going well. You guys are very well branded here. Come on up. So let's talk about Destiny 2. First of all, the newly independent Bungie. It's so cool that you guys are releasing this on your own now. And as your shirt says, Shadowkeep is coming October 1. So we're going back to the moon, but tell us a bit about what we can expect from this expansion.
Yeah, well, Shadowkeep is our new expansion. Like you said, come out October 1st. It involves the return of a character we haven't seen in a while, Eris Morn, one of the beloved characters from Destiny 1. Now, looking around in the moon, and from Destiny 1 also, and has discovered something. Transformed by the Hive. There's some new spaces that you've never seen before, and then there's spaces that you think look familiar but have been totally reimagined.
Wow. Now, you guys are also changing kind of the business of Destiny a little bit in how you're approaching it. You know, free to play, and obviously, you know, first like to be able to jump in. Tell us a bit about that and how that's going to change or affect the game.
Yeah, New Light is definitely the best time to start Destiny. Not only because it's free to download, but because the player very quickly is going to unlock the game. So if you want to jump in and play campaigns, no problem, we got you covered. You want to fire team up, jump into Crucible, jump into game, play co-op strikes. It's all of that off the bat. Then cross
yes.
you can play your Guardians.
Non mais vraiment sérieux, mais arrête de lui montrer comme ça. Vas-y, c'est tout à 2 minutes. Hein. Il y a 2 ans, je vais couper le son. Ah mais tu fais quoi? Non mais arrête, on n'a pas le droit là.
Allez, de la comme ça, tu fais the season that's starting.
Attendez, désolé, il vous laisse avec le Parlement, je vais couper la caméra et tout.
Well, I'm very lucky because I get to work on one of the teams that focuses on seasons, which means we're keeping Destiny fresh all the time. It's always a great time to jump in. And this fall, while your Guardians are going to the moon to confront nightmares, the Vex are bringing the fight to us.
Okay, the Vex. Well, let's check it out. You guys have a little story trailer here to set it up, right?
Yes, we do.
Awesome. All right, well, let's check it out. A brand new trailer for Destiny 2 Shadowkeep from Bungie. We appreciate them putting this together. Check it out. Thanks, guys.
We say that the Black Garden is the birthplace of the Vex. But it was not the beginning. It was the reason. The life in the garden called out a question. The Vex are the answer. They will do anything to protect the garden. In these things, there is symmetry. The gateways have opened. The Vex are coming. It was the reason. The life. They will do anything to protect the garden. In these things, there is symmetry. The gateways have opened. The Vex are coming.
Funny.
All right, some announcements there from the Epic Game Store about new titles joining that family. And I'm here with Jeff from Wizards of the Coast and Max, who's a big Magic player, because we're going to talk about MTG Arena, which is joining the Epic family, right?
That is true. It is indeed. Magic has been part of players' lives for about 25 years all around the world. And since we started open beta for Magic the Gathering Arena, we've had millions of people join us. And as we expand the game, we think the next best place for the game is to be part of the Epic Game Store, which is going to be coming this winter.
Okay, so coming this winter to Epic Game Store. And Max, you're a big Magic player, streaming, playing it. What do you like about MTG Arena?
I think the best part for me was playing drafts during the stream, because there's a Twitch add-on where your viewers, or what let your viewers live vote on which cards to pick. Very interactive, a lot of fun. And yeah, I'm still try-harding off-camera a lot of MTG Arena, yeah.
All right, so we don't have to wait long. Coming this winter,
Coming this winter, yeah. Very soon.
MTG Arena. Awesome.
MTG
Well, thanks
Arena.
very much, guys. All right, we'll check it out in the Epic Game Store. Thanks, guys. All right, well, now we've got another announcement for you guys. And this ties to a PlayStation game. By the way, I don't know if you guys heard the news. As we were here, Sony announced that they actually bought Insomniac. So check your Twitter after. But that just got breaking news during our show. But speaking of PlayStation, we've got another trailer world premiere from PlayStation. Check this out. All right, so we don't have to wait long. Coming this winter.
Coming this winter, yeah. Very soon.
MTG Arena. Awesome. Well, thanks very much, guys. All right, we'll check it out in the Epic Game Store. All right, well, now we've got another announcement for you guys. This ties to a PlayStation game. By the way, I don't know if you guys heard the news.
Harrison. I'm Sergeant Blake. It's extremely likely whoever killed your father killed Mr. Joe.
Is there anything I can do to help? There's something going on here. I need to find out what it is.
There's an intruder at Delphi House.
I'm going. Why are you following me? Let me go. I know what I saw. I know what's real.
My God, what have you done? There's an intruder at Delphi House.
For the players.
There you go with the shadow drop. I'm here with Jack from Flavorworks and Holly, the star of Erica. Great to have you here at Gamescom.
Hi,
welcome.
Nice to be here.
So this is a cool surprise because Erica we hadn't seen for a while, and then everyone's wondering what's going on, and here it is with the trailer and out tonight. So first of all, let me kick off with you, Holly. Tell us a bit about Erica, the character that you play.
So Erica is a little bit of an enigma. She's a girl who's had this incredibly traumatic childhood experience, and it's haunted her whole life, and it's shrouded in mystery. And so when you meet her and you join her on her journey, then you sort of decide who she can trust, and you solve the mystery with her.
And Jack, I know you've been, people see live action and they wonder, hey, is this another, Bandersnatch, Netflix-style thing? It's much more interactive than that. Can you kind of explain about, how you're treating video?
Yeah, we just wanted to make a game, and more so a really innovative narrative game. And so for that, we knew we needed really nuanced performances with like strong emotional characters. And so Holly was perfect for that, more so than we can get in like, Moko or something like that, mocap. The issue was, with video, it's always and feels a bit prescribed and chunky and blocky, and our big thing was we wanted to make this as interactive as other games, where you're touching the world in a very tactile way, very high fidelity. So we had to build this technology from the ground up. We had to throw away all of our design rule book, work out how to get a film culture and a games culture to work together. So the last couple of years has been us having to throw away everything we knew and start again, but we're so happy.
So it's not just straight kind of branching A-B path. There's much more interactivity moment to moment.
Exactly. There's lots of branching, and it's actually really ambitious branching for a team of literally 6 people for the last couple of years. And it completely changed the way that we had to film this stuff. But it was kind of made quite like an intentionally ambiguous and quite out there sort of story, so that around a water cooler there's that thing of, we've all seen it, but from what perspective did we see it? And that was something that really excited us.
Tell me about filming this, because I'm sure you had all these different branching paths, your character had to go in all these different directions.
Oh my God, it was crazy. It was quite a massive challenge, because obviously I've never done anything like this before, and films are quite linear, and yeah, we had all these different branches to go down, and it's quite emotional for the character. It goes to quite a lot of deep and dark places, but also because of the interactive side, it has this physicality. So I had to, even though I was in the surroundings, and it's really me there, and so you get all the nuances of a real life actor and not a CGI character.
You had to do it all. It's all your
I had
own
to do
stunts.
it all, and so the physicality, I had to do my own stunts, basically.
It was incredibly hard, and it was absolutely brilliant, and it just knew every avenue of the game. Like, it was absolutely magic. But yeah, so it's a really good performance.
Super cool, and this is awesome because you can download it today worldwide on PlayStation.
Exactly, right after the show it comes out, €9.99, pounds, dollars. Okay. It's been a labor of love for years, so this is really exciting for us. And then you can play it on the show floor if you're at Gamescom tomorrow. So.
Awesome. All right. Well, Jack, Holly, thank you so much for coming all the way to Cologne.
Thank you.
Kick it off. Erica, appreciate it, guys. Thanks for coming by. All right, well, we've got a lot to tell you about Gamescom this week because we are just kicking things off tonight on Monday. And if you're watching this or if you're here, I want to let you know that you can also go to Gamescom Now, which is on the Gamescom.global website. And that's a way that you can discover Gamescom all week. All the live streams throughout the week will be available through this portal to anyone around the world. Gamescom is really trying to bring the show to fans internationally and globally even more this year. So Gamescom Now you can check out. I also want to tell you some of the other things that are going to be happening throughout the week. So IGN is going to be doing live streams for the rest of the week from their studio, IGN at Gamescom Now. And there's also some other cool things like Anno, the game from Ubisoft, is going to have a free, it's going to be free on Uplay for the next couple of weeks tied to Gamescom, so you can check that out. And it's a cool idea to take the games from the show floor here and make them playable to fans at home, which is really, really cool. This area is called the Gamescom Event Arena, and there'll be some great esports tournaments happening here. The ESL Summer Championship in CSGO, League of Legends will be here, Asphalt 9, and there's also something, this is so cool, the Farming Simulator League has its tournament here. I had to show you some footage of this. When they told me this, I'm like, no, does this actually happen? And like, it's amazing to see that this is happens here in Europe. I love this. So Farming Simulator League right to the top of Twitch, we hope, with all the activities. But this is like actually happening. Farming Simulator League. So you guys know this, I guess. When I saw this back in the States, I'm like, we have to show this to people. So you guys, if you're interested, you can watch the Farming Simulator League live here from Gamescom. There is also a cosplay area, an indie village with over 5,000 square meters of indie games. And there are also concerts as well. You guys get a whole week of Gamescom. There's a festival in the city of Cologne this weekend. But speaking of concerts, Sydney from IGN is with one of the acts that's going to be performing this week. Sydney, who are you with?
Well, I am with Par Sundstrom of Sabaton. Par, you guys are performing. Tell us more about it.
Thank you so much. I'm very excited being here. Yeah, a couple of years ago we were here, and we played the first ever rock concert at Gamescom. And now we're back to play some more heavy metal.
And when are you playing?
We're playing at the Wargaming booth Wednesday at 9 o'clock.
Perfect. Well, make sure you check that out. And you also have a collaboration. Can you tell us more about that?
Yeah, of course. There's a new game coming out from Wargaming. And it's a hack and slash RPG called Pagan Online. And we thought a game about pagans, mythology, needed a Swedish pagan. And so we kind of put our singer's skin, but looking better than he would do in real life. And more badass than he does in the real life. And you can have the skin in the game now, along with some legendary weapons.
Amazing. Well, I can't wait to see it. And good luck, not that you need it, at your concert. And now it's time to check out some more world premiere trailers.
Hey Gamescom 2019, it's Toby and Julian from the Iron Harvest team, and we are proud to present you our classic real-time strategy game, Iron Harvest 1920+.
In Iron Harvest, giant diesel punk mechs were created to support the people, but instead caused trouble, chaos, and despair.
And now it's your turn to fight back and to learn more about the 3 factions in our thrilling single-player campaign.
Or challenge your friends in intense multiplayer matches in this squad-based combat RTS coming to PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC.
And when we say PC, we say it's on Steam and it will be across other stores at launch.
And if you're in Cologne anyway, give us your high five, come to Hall 9 and meet us at the Deep Server area. And don't forget to wishlist Iron Harvest on Steam.
So now enjoy a new trailer and see you on the battlefield.
We were all busy with our own small lives. Didn't know what went on in secret. Didn't see the war coming. They said the war would be won within months. An adventure promising pride and honor. In the end, it would be 5 years. Years of torment and horror, like the world had never seen before. The Great War, that was supposed to end all wars, is over. While in secret, the seed is sown for the next war. But this time, we're vigilant and we'll fight.
Or challenge your RTS coming to PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC.
And it will be across other
Gamescom is in full swing, which means we have more 2019 Gamescom award winners. Let's hear it for Best Action Adventure Game, Black Sad Under the Skin from Astragon. Best Action Game, Doom Eternal from ZeniMax. Best Mobile Game is Battle Chasers Night War Mobile Edition from Handy Games. Best Racing Game is Grid from Coke Media. Best Sports Game, Roller Champions.
Bon les amis, j'étais parti, je sais pas combien de temps. Qu'est-ce que les gars, ça a manqué. Attends, je ferme la chaîne. Bon les gars, on rouvre la fenêtre là. On va attendre tout à l'heure en vrai. On va attendre tout à l'heure. Oh non, on va attendre vraiment longtemps. Bon les gars, nous on arrête un petit peu, voilà, mais vous on laisse en direct, voilà, bon, voilà, comme ça. Ça va rendre noir et blanc. Enfin, noir et blanc. Bon, ça allumé? Ouais. Allez, on écoute la suite là, ça va être la fin là. Ouais, t'as fait le montage. Bon les gars, c'est quoi? C'est à quelle heure c'est à quelle heure le... C'est à quelle heure Fortnite? Oui, en tout cas c'est total, normalement de base c'est à 21h mais ouais.
IGN is bringing you a week of live coverage from Hall 7, streaming exclusive demos, tons of brand new gameplay, developer interviews, and sights and sounds from the show floor. This is the heart of gaming, and it all starts Tuesday on IGN at Gamescom Now.
That about does it for me tonight, but like that wonderful video just said, we will be live on IGN all week long. Thank you so much, Jeff, for having me, and back to you.
Thanks, Sid. Great to have you with us. Congratulations to all the winners. There are more awards, I think, coming from the fans on IGN this weekend. All right, now let's turn to the world of Call of Duty Modern Warfare. To talk about all things Modern Warfare, please welcome Dino from Infinity Ward.
Ah, il a dit Modern Warfare. Ah, Modern Warfare 4.
All right, so
Ah, Modern
Call of
Warfare.
Duty Modern Warfare. You're on brand, and this is Call of Duty Modern Warfare, but it's a reimagined Modern Warfare. Right?
Exactly. That is the exact term we use at Infinity Ward, is that it
Yeah,
is a
okay.
reimagining of the Modern Warfare franchise. So it's still Modern Warfare through and
Ouais,
through.
effectivement, ils disent qu'il manquait très peu de mots français.
Characters as well.
À peu
But
près,
the
quoi.
overall narrative
Exactement, ça fait
and the single player storyline are completely new and fresh and updated to be relevant and fit in the present day.
Okay. You guys had the multiplayer reveal a couple of weeks ago. Lots of news around that. Tell us, what's the focus of MP for MW this year?
So first of all, we were just blown away by the reaction from the fans and the players. Our overall goal this year for MP was to create the ultimate multiplayer playground. So we've got all sorts of shapes and sizes of experiences. We've got our smaller, tighter, fast and frenetic 2v2 maps. We've got our more traditional 6v6 maps. And we've also got experiences on our larger scale maps that are going to support upwards of 100 players.
Oh, wow. Okay, and you're also doing crossplay as well, right?
Yes, we are indeed. So we've actually had a lot of questions from the community about how crossplay works. In a nutshell, you'll be able to play console to console and console to PC. So if you're partying up on console and you have a friend on PC that you want to play with, you guys can play together.
Oh, wow. Okay, so across everything. It's all going to work.
Absolutely.
All right. You also had a fun mode that I got to play back in May at the studio, 2v2 gunfight, which is like, tell us a bit about it. It's like a ton of fun.
Right. It is
fast-paced.
It is a ton of fun. It's fast. It's frenetic. I actually heard you did pretty well over there.
We had a fun time. Me and Andy McNamara from Game Informer took down some other girls. I don't think we compete against some of these Courage or those guys, but it's
those guys are real slayers, though.
I was going to say,
I think you held your own.
Yeah, it was a fun mode, and I understand that you guys are going to be. We know you're doing a beta in September, but
yes, we are.
I hear there might be something before that.
Absolutely. So first of all, if you're here and happen to be at the show, you will be able to play Modern Warfare. It's on the show floor. Check it out at the PlayStation booth.
Okay.
And so in preparation for our beta, where we get to be able to collect a lot of feedback from the fans as well as test
cosplay,
we're doing an early test, and we've partnered with PlayStation to have an open 2v2 alpha that's going to start this Friday, August 23rd.
Okay, this Friday, August 23rd, and that's worldwide on PlayStation 4?
Yes, it is.
Okay, we will check it out. Call of Duty Modern Warfare Alpha, and I understand we got a little sneak peek of it, right?
Absolutely. I brought a trailer along with me so that people can see what's coming up.
All right, see all the maps and everything in the alpha. Thanks so much, Dino.
Thank you very much,
Call
Jeff.
of Duty Modern Warfare. Halfway around the world to be here at Gamescom with us tonight. I'm so honored that he's here. You may know who I'm talking about, but take a look at this.
I know.
Hideo Kojima is not here with us tonight. Unfortunately, he would not be allowed to travel to tonight's awards ceremony to accept any awards.
I brought an early gift. Please enjoy.
Désolé, il y avait un câble parce que je trouve que là il était trop. Oh, trop stylé.
Gamescom, strand on your feet. He's here, the one and only Hideo Kojima. Mr. Kojima, it is such an honor to have you with us. I know how hard you've been working to finish up this.
ゲームズコム5年ぶりようやく帰ってきました。
I returned after 5 years to visit Gamescom again.
It's great to have you back, and everyone's going crazy. Look at the selfies happening here live.
デスストランディングですね、今、追い込みのすごい忙しい時期で、本当は現場を離れるのは良くないんですけども、皆さんに会いたいので、頑張ってきました。
Death Stranding is in the final, really crunch time of development stage, and I shouldn't actually be here, but I really wanted to meet you all, so I came to Germany.
Mr. Kojima, always here for his fans and for us, which is so amazing. So, Mr. Kojima, we know that you're, as you said, just about finishing up the game, and everyone's very curious. The whole world is curious what you can tell us about this game and what you want to share tonight with all of us. So, what can you tell us about what you want to introduce?
ですね、デスストランディングは、全く新しい、オープンワールドのゲームだと思ってください。僕はその新しいものを作ってますけども、皆さん気に入っていただければと思います。
Death Stranding is a totally new game. It's an open world game, and it's very, very new. And I hope that everyone will like it.
で今日はですね、コミコンでハートマンのキャラ紹介をして評判が良かったので、キャラクターの紹介映像をちょっと見せたいと思います。
So, since it was quite popular to show a new character at Comic-Con, today I would like to introduce more new characters today.
はい、まずどうぞ。
Hi. Let's look at the first one.
Okay, let's take a look at the first character from Mr. Kojima.
Glad you made it. There she's down. Even though she can't drink it, my body keeps making it. Going through the motions really helps with the soreness, though.
What is she?
She's my daughter. And I'm her mama. It's okay. She's only connected to me. Not like the other BTs. You can see it, right? You're hooked up. Now you know why I can't leave.
That was kind of the introduction scene of Mama, played by Miss Margaret Qualley.
デストランディングにはすごくユニークなキャラがいっぱい登場して、メインストーリーの他に各キャラクターの伏線がいっぱい絡み合って出来上がっているお話です。
L'Intel Fortnite sera quelle heure? Vers 20 minutes sur 22h30. Hein. Ouais, voilà. 22h15 grand minimum. Ouais, la fin sera fini hein, quand même. Non, juste 5-10 minutes. 5 minutes, voilà. 5-10 minutes. Le live. Faut être il faut tout changer. C'est un peu la galère. Ouais, voilà. Ça attend un petit peu pour le live. Ouais, Fortnite, en tout cas, il va arriver, mais il va arriver un peu tard.
And not in her world. So, but however, they are still connected by the umbilical cord. So that's why she can't.
Oui, Ernest. Oui, qu'est-ce qu'il y a encore? Bébé, bébé. Tu es conférence là? Ouais, on dort. Dors lui. Fixe à dormir, Ernest. Je suis appelé la conférence là. Oh! Oui, bah c'est bon. Ah, je rigole. Ah. Non, il va pas trop. Il aime pas trop, toi, Ernest. De faire chier, toi, vert. Faut faire chier un peu dans les commentaires. Bah non, parce que moi, sinon, je prends la souris, je les banne. J'ai cliqué si je banne. Sinon, vous avez pu voir comment mettre des commentaires pendant 300 secondes. Là, alors là, vous avez moins rigolé. Alors, spammez pas. Parle pas toi, parce que soit si tu vois, toi. Si toi, gars, je sais pas, mais. Ouais. Ferme ta gueule un peu. Pas mal. Le début, il est baissé parce qu'il y a un problème technique. Hein. En vrai, j'ai juste coupé. Voilà, c'est en rouge, là, il est obligé, là, il peut pas marcher.
You mean still mother?
Correct. A still mother's womb facilitates a connection between the world of the dead and the BB. And you
l'instant LED,
connect
trop
yourself
cul.
to a BB, granting you the ability to sense BTs. These pods were designed to simulate the conditions inside a still mother's womb. Returning your BB to the womb in this manner will temporarily reduce its stress levels. That being where it technically belongs, of course.
Il marche là.
It looks happy.
I'll try adjusting the oxytocin dosage. Oxytocin should be steady much slower than our own. You should remember that BBs are just equipment. Try not to get attached. Each one has been physically removed from its steel mother's womb. A process that renders them unpredictable and prone to failure. No BB on record has remained in service.
C'est un bugué, frère. Oh non, je sais pas, il y a un bug.
Before this expedition is over.
And then you saying there's no way to keep my BB
Oh, je sais pas pourquoi il a eu bug.
You must understand, there is still a great deal we don't know
Ah, ça
about
bug.
BBs. As we expand the chiral network and recover more past data, perhaps we'll find our answers.
That was an introduction of Dead Man played by Grim and more connection, and that will be the part of the gameplay.
Wow. Well, it's pretty amazing to see the level that you're thinking of the two worlds, everything coming together. It's amazing. Well, Mr. Kojima, I think everyone here is excited to see characters, but I don't know about you.
Non, je veux aucun bug.
Wouldn't you want to see some gameplay of Death Stranding? Not time for that, right?
ですね、ゲームプレイは TGS で見せようかなと思ってました。
I'm kind of thinking of showing the gameplay at Tokyo Game Show.
なんですけど、ジェフがこんだけ言うんで、皆さんもこんなに熱いんで、ちょっとだけお見せします。
Jeff, since it's Jeff's show and everyone's so excited, I would like to show you just a little bit of it.
ヒントにはなると思いますね。
It'll be kind of a hint to you as well.
で、ゲームプレイちょっとだけお見せしますけど、さらに驚くべきスターが登場します。
And of course there'll be a little gameplay that I would like to show you next, but there'll be a kind of a star that will come out. Make sure you catch that star that appears.
じゃあ皆さん一緒に見ましょう。
Let's look at it together.
All right, here we go. The first gameplay, Death Stranding.
Just a little longer. Let's get it moving.
Je vais repart avec OBS sur YouTube. Moi, je suis en bonne qualité.
I'm Sam. Hey. Anyone? Anybody hear me?
On sait qu'en fait, c'est de 3 heures, il y aura 3 heures pour me faire ça. Bah oui. C'est stylé ce jeu. Ah ouais, stylé. C'est stylé ce jeu. Toi, ce jeu-là, même si sur PS4 Xbox One, tu vas chercher de la console, tu prends ce jeu. C'est trop stylé ce jeu. C'est trop bien. C'est un jeu de guerre, mais.
How you doing, Sam?
Toi, on va en prendre ce jeu-là, ce jeu-là, il est trop bien. Ça va être bien, toi. Voilà, toi, un jeu comme ça, je kiffe.
Delivering cargo. You the delivery dude? That's a relief. I've just about given up on you. Good job, man. Good job. Not that I'm surprised. I mean, you're you, right? About time I hopped on the whole Chiral Network bandwagon, am I right? Join the UCA and all that. You can help me do that, yeah? Thank you, Sam. You take care up there. Hate for this to be the last time we meet, you know? So, I'm gonna need a moment to look over what you brought me. But I'll hit you back via mail after. Promise. Hey, I'm hoping maybe you can help me out again. Don't want to be weird, but I feel you and I might have like a connection. Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information. Good job, man. Good job.
Thank you. Kindly.
Come back soon.
Il est trop bien ce jeu.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Someone's happy.
Trop stylé. Car, ouais, trop stylé ce jeu.
I'm in the game!
ジェフにカメオで出ていただきました。
いや。
違いますけどね。
The voice is different, but
Chiquito
we,
con el
asked,
dude.
Jeff to appear in our game as a cameo.
Thank you. It was honored to be asked to be in the game.
Ça commence à dire de 3h, 3h30, 4h, bah on les verra après. Bah 4h, je pense qu'on les verra peut-être pas après. On les aura, mais c'est vraiment live pro. Hein. Ah oui.
Tell me a bit about the gameplay that we got to
Bon,
see.
ça va, la qualité là, tout le monde peut l'avoir à peu près. À peu près la moitié peut l'avoir, la qualité. La qualité, les gars, c'est pas le plus important dans la vie. Hein, dans la vie, oh, c'est un peu quand même. Moi aussi, là, ça se voit. Il y a un peu, tu vois un peu les carrés, mais dans l'ensemble, ça se voit quand même. Oh, mon RNF. Ah là 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 là. Je paye mon jeu, mec. Gilly, tout mon nid. Créateur Internet. Non, j'ai pas de code créateur. Dommage. J'ai le temps que j'ai pas de code créateur. Comment on pourrait pas créer de code créateur, code créateur, ouais, regardez mon cul derrière. Ah, regarde mon cul. Oui. On va être là, oh.
There are actually kind of hiding, so some
Quoi,
preppers
quoi,
don't
quoi,
really have
quoi,
to do
quoi.
the main storyline.
なんで、彼らを探して彼らと仲良くなればいいことが起こると。その一つの例が先ほどのビデオですね。
So you might want to find
Ouais,
these
ouais,
preppers
mec.
along the way,
Chelou,
and
toi.
if you kind of get connected with them,
Toi,
you
ouais.
might have some.
On te voit même pas, va dans l'autre accoudoir là.
で、世界を
Pas les couilles.
繋いでいくんですけども、そのうちに世界中の
Ah,
皆
moi
さ
j'ai envie
ん
de me
が
filmer.
繋
Bah
が
alors,
っている
on est ça pour toi là.
仕組みのゲーム、その中身はまだ言わない。
Allez, vas-y,
So I
écoute
can't
bien.
reveal too much,
On
but
te
when you
voit.
start to connect like this in the game with preppers and others, you will notice that you're kind of connected to the people worldwide.
Regardez, gars.
先ほどの
Si vous voulez que le voir, y a pas de souci, regardez.
自家中毒になるっていうところありましたけど、BB にストレスをかけると泣くので、そこであやすときに、先ほどのビデオは、プレイステーション4の、
Regardez, les gars. Vous pouvez juste voir, les gars.
コントローラーで。
Ah, mais les gars, regardez, les gars. Vous voyez, maintenant vous avez envie de le voir. Regardez bien. Regardez bien, vraiment le live. Vous voulez le voir, vous laisse 2 minutes comme ça. Faites une bonne connerie. Et il y aurait un peu la caméra là. Je dois le truc. Il est là, les gars. Vous les zoomez exprès pour lui. Vraiment, c'est vraiment sympa, quoi.
About the urine part, I have to say.
夜の深い時間なんでいいと思いますけど。
It's late enough to kind of discuss about that, right?
前を見ようとカメラを回しても、サムは絶対見せないです。
So if you're like try to move the camera and try to see what he's doing, Sam will move away, so you'll never see actually what he's doing.
あと街中とか人がいるところではサムはおしっこしませんので。
And also there's an option where you cannot release yourself like that,
フォ
like
ーマンファンの方は安心してください。
like if
Juste
people
voir,
are
regardez.
near you. So don't worry, Norman fans, you won't have to be, you don't have to worry about that.
Although I heard, is it true that that also can be a weapon though in the game?
そうですね。武器にもなりますし、
皆さ
んをつなぐキーにもなります。
So yes, it could be used as a weapon, but also it could kind of it will be a kind of one of the key, and you'll find out later.
おしっこするとキノコが出ましたけど、みんなでおしっこをかけるといいことが起こります。
You saw the
Le
mushroom
vu, les gars,
growing,
hop.
so if everyone kind of does it at the same spot, you will have something good later on.
まあそこにそれがゲームのあれではないですよ。肝ではない。
Well, of course, that's not the main part of the game, okay?
メインは世界をつないでいくという。
The main part is to connect the world together.
Wow. Well, I gotta say, it's so amazing to get a little insight into your mind between those clips and the gameplay. I think everyone's trying to piece together how this all fits together. But it's amazing stuff. Now, I know we have some photos when I got this. It was a couple of years ago when you scanned me. You wouldn't even tell me what we were doing, but you're like, come down to San Diego. Sit here, they put dots on my face. They did the full scan. I was there the same day that Nicholas was there scan as well. This was like, I think, September, October 2 years ago. And I didn't know what you were going to do with it. You're like, trust me, Jeff. I'm like, okay, sure. And then I find out I'm Luden's fan, right?
彼のとこ行って彼にいろいろこう仲良くなるといいものをくれたりするので。
So if you find him in the game and if you go to him and make the connection with him, he might give you something good.
まあジェフは比較的見つけやすいところに隠れてるんで。
Jeff is
Right.
actually kind of apparent, and you could find him easily. So when the game comes out, just look for Jeff.
Well, I'm honored to have a little role with a cameo, and there'll be some other cameos, I'm sure, as well in this game.
そうですね。まだ発表できませんけど、たくさんの方が隠れてます。
Yes, I can't really say who yet, but there are many people in cameos.
Mr. Kojima, thank you so much for coming all this way to
Oui, demain les gars, je vous laisse un gros live diffusé sur la chaîne Kevin Tillier. Bah, oh, c'est chez les gars, je pense dans la semaine, les gars, je pense que je vais laisser un live qui va rester diffusé. Vous allez avoir beaucoup de débit, mais il va rester diffusé, je pense pas combien de temps. Dans la 12 heures. Ah ouais, les gars. Je pense qu'il va commencer à matinée, et puis il va finir dans la soirée. Il y aura pas moi la webcam. Ok? On se fera des lives qu'on aura fait. Ce sera mes lives de rediffusion. Il y aura ma webcam, mais il sera changement de place. Me les spots. Il y a Ernest, en plus il passera pendant la rediff du live. Il sera à la rediffusion, les gars. Il sera quasiment dans tout le live là. Hein. Ouais. Dehors. Arrête là. Vous voyez pas? Attends, non, je mets juste un peu plus loin la cam. Vous voyez là, il est juste là. Je mets pas trop grand, sous voilà, moi ça sert à rien. Puis vous voyez juste ma grosse tête de sa mère. Ça m'en Bon, ce là il était vraiment dans les cas un grand minimum. Bon, la conférence là ce soir elle est vraiment taquée là. Voilà, vous voyez très bien les gars. Un peu c'est pas mal. Voilà, vous le voyez très bien les gars. Vous le voyez super bien. Vous voyez mon siège, mon propre siège. En fait, sur la le pied, on peut pas trop le reculer avec toi. Game and Cole Messi for giving us the opportunity to do this. I want to thank a lot of my team that came all the way over from Los Angeles to produce this with me. We will see you guys, of course, this December. The Game Awards will be back for our 5th anniversary live in Los Angeles. Soon. We've got some pretty cool stuff to show you guys and some big new announcements, so stay tuned for that. But enjoy Gamescom, guys. Thank you so much. I'm Jeff Keighley. Have a great Gamescom, and we'll see you in December. Good night. Arrête avec sa mère là. C'est fini? Je sais pas. Oh, c'est fini ou pas? Non, ça va être fini. Bon, regarde, qu'est-ce que vous avez pensé de ce live? Bon, non, il est plus en live, Bon, les gars, c'est fini pour ce live. Là, c'est vraiment fini. Bon, les gars, qu'est-ce que vous avez pensé de ce live? On va se mettre en image. Bien sûr, je vais mettre la grande cam. Hop. Parce que c'est quoi, les gars? On va se mettre en grande cam. Hip. Hip. Et je reviens, il y a pour 2 secondes. Hop. Scène 2. Hop, scène 2. Je vous mets en scène 2. Hop. C'était vraiment sympa, les gars, en vrai. Qu'est-ce que vous avez pensé de ce live là? Pensez de ce live. Ernest, tu peux mettre debout? Ouais, voilà. Voilà, on se met en grande cam. Hop. Donc on est avec Ernest pour faire la conclusion de ce live. Ah putain, il y a un live en mode grand. Hein. Voilà, il y a un mode grand, regardez quand même. La grande cam, les gars, c'est la grande cam là. Bon, les gars, qu'est-ce que vous avez pensé de. Moi, je trouve que les gars, ce live là, il est vraiment sympa. Voilà, il y a ton live, il y a ton live en direct. Donc voilà, bon, il y a beaucoup de mots qui sont faits pour la même miniature. Bon, certains, c'est pas trop la même. Mais moi, c'est la miniature comme ça. Mais et puis elle est bien. Donc il n'y aura pas vraiment grand chose à marquer. Voilà, elle est sympa. Bon, les gars, on va s'arrêter pour ce live. Bien sûr, les gars, bien sûr, n'hésitez pas à la liker et vous abonner à la chaîne. J'espère, que ça vous a plu. Demain, vous avez une grosse nouvelle vidéo. Demain, c'était la collection, mais elle va sortir plus tard que prévu. Ça va sortir vraiment autour de la fin de la semaine. Mais Voilà, elle va demander plus d'une semaine de vidéo que je l'ai tournée, puis presque une semaine de montage, donc c'est vraiment relou, puis bon voilà, j'ai pas trop le temps. En ce moment les gars on prépare les tournages, mais demain je vais faire ma journée avec tournage, et tournage de la chaîne Kevin Segui, PC Kevin Switch, et puis voilà. Bon les gars, on se retrouve dans 15-20 minutes pour un nouveau live sur Fortnite Battle Royale. Allez, à tout à l'heure pour Fortnite Battle. Encore vrai que normalement ils avaient dit 2 heures grand minimum, voilà, on va durer quasiment un peu plus de 2 heures. Mais bon, c'était vraiment sympa, qu'on fasse un live. Bon les gars, on s'est touché, je pense qu'on va arrêter live vers 23h, 23h30 les lives. Alors, je pense qu'on va s'arrêter vers grand max c'est minuit. Bon, allez, à tout à l'heure les gars. À tout à l'heure.